Okay, we made it to Bumpass Hell. That was a good hike, a good leg burner and lung burner.
P.U.
Ooh, danke.
It's super cool, honestly. It's like a mini Yellowstone. What do you think, dude? Are you gonna go in? But here's the deal, I don't understand rivers. How does the water just keep coming and coming day after day, night after night?
This is where we are. This is what we're doing. We are excited because we've never been here before. We are at Lassen National Park, Volcanic National Park. This is in Northern California. And it's really cool because this place has been a national park for over 100 years. And we lived, past tense, in California for 30 years. We've never been here. So this is really exciting for us to get to explore a different part of California that we've never visited. And there's a lot of amazing things here. There's like beautiful alpine peaks, lakes and streams. And
there's a Bumpass Hill.
There's a Bumpass Hell.
Yeah,
Bumpass Hell. So a lot of like geothermal areas all throughout this park. It's
kind of like, I think it's going to be like a little mini Yellowstone. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
And today we're at Manzanita Lake, and we're just doing a nice little casual after work loop around the lake. I think it's 1.8 miles. Just a nice little hike.
Yeah, just to get out and enjoy the scenery and yeah, enjoy nature. Made it to the far side of the lake where you're going to get the best view of Lassen Peak. A lot of this trail you can't see the peak at all until you get onto this side that we're on at the moment. There we go. There she is. There's Lassen Peak. Still got snow up there. Beautiful. Lincoln, what do you think? What did you think about the Manzanita Loop Trail? Oh, really? Lincoln said it was a nice, mellow, relatively flat, beautiful scenic trail along the lake. Uh-oh. Really good, family-friendly, mellow after work evening hike. There's a lot of people out there fishing. You do have to get a California fishing permit. Nice for kayaking. You can like rent kayaks and canoes at the visitor center here.
Good morning, fellow adventurers. Melissa, Lincoln, and Jessa here with Adventure Endeavor. You guys already know that. So today we're continuing our adventure through Lassen National Park, and today we are doing a 5-mile round trip hike from Kings Creek Trailhead past cold, boiling lake, which seems like a, what do you call that? One of those things where it's like an oxymoron.
Yeah, oxymoron.
And up to Bumpass Hell. Not Bumpass Hill, Bumpass Hell. So it's 5 miles. I believe it's a 1,000-foot elevation gain. Apparently this trail has a little bit of everything, and it is the lesser known way to Bumpass Hell, which is nice because I've heard the main way is like kind of right off the road, and it's very, very busy.
Yeah, this one is more challenging. It's more steep. There's like some switchbacks, so it's less popular, which is nice for us because we don't like crowded trails.
And right out of the gate, I'm like trying to not be warmed up and trying to talk to you guys and go up a steep section. Also, there's been a cougar sighting. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, a real cougar. Anyways, I gotta go because I'm struggling right now. It's early in the morning. I don't know about you guys. It typically takes me about 2 miles to warm up for hiking. Let me know in the comments. Does it take you a hot minute to warm up?
So as you can see, we are walking through one of the areas of devastation from the fire just 2 years ago in 2021. A lot of people say that this section of the trail is kind of depressing because of that. You know, it's like all of these trees are charred and very dead. But that's just the way of nature, you know? The little seeds and plants wouldn't be able to grow up with all of these like big trees blocking out all the sun. So that's just the cycle of things. It's the circle of life. Yes, that.
So our first point of interest here on our hike is cold boiling lake. So here's the lake, and if you look behind me over here, it's hard to tell, there's a bubbling boiling area, and basically what's happening is this is a geothermal area that is slowly dying. It's just going away for whatever reason. There's no more heat coming up.
Yeah, so basically the pamphlet says it's best described as a cool bubbling lake. There's not much heat, but it's still bubbling. Just a little bit of bubbles.
Just a little bit, just to tickle you, you know, when you're swimming in it. But don't swim in it, because it's cold, but it still might be warm. We don't know the exact temperature.
We decided not to test that theory.
Yeah, and just like Yellowstone National Park, do not go in any of the water that is geothermal here.
Do not touch geothermal features. It's very dangerous.
It could be very dangerous. It could be very hot. Don't stick your hand in. Don't stick kids. Don't let pets go in. All that stuff, guys. Come on.
We wouldn't have this beautiful field, hillside, whatever, full of wildflowers blooming up, unabated by the tall trees if the tall trees hadn't been burned. So it allows for new life to spring up. Oh geez. Wow. Okay, we made it to Bumpass Hell. That was a good hike, a good leg burner and lung burner. Now that we are at Bumpass Hell, wow, you can really smell that geothermal activity.
What'd you say, it's a nostril burner?
Yeah, it's actually burning my lungs as well.
P.U.
Ooh, danke.
It's super cool, honestly. It's like a mini Yellowstone. We lived before we traveled in California our whole lives, like 30 plus years. We've never been here, and it's very cool. It's like less crowded. The terrain is ever changing. I'm really excited right now.
This is one of the coolest things about this lifestyle for us, is that we probably never would have come to this national park if we hadn't been traveling full time, because we more than likely would have spent our vacation time going to different places, maybe more popular places. And this
Yosemite,
is
because we've been to Yosemite like 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 times.
Exactly.
You know?
This is very exciting.
You should definitely come here. You should definitely do the hike. Whatever way you want. It's hard to tell. You can hike from the other side of the highway, and I believe it's 1.7 round trip. It's hard to tell. Even zooming in, you won't be able to see, but basically a trail comes down this ridge here, and it goes to the boardwalk and the viewpoint. But we chose the road less traveled.
Yeah. We'll show you a little bit more of that when we get down there.
So, interesting fact, the magma that creates this geothermal activity that we see on the surface is 3 miles down, which is not that far when you think about it. And the water is roughly 200 degrees, and it's as acidic as a car battery. Kind of cool. Melissa, when did you say the last time it erupted was? Like, we believe 1915?
15, 16,
so
around there.
Basically it wasn't that long ago that it erupted, and when you consider the lava is only 3 miles underground, you know, could happen any day. Lincoln, is snack time your favorite time of the day? Are you eating snackies? Alright, we gotta have Melissa pronounce things because Dad's not good at it.
Okay, it is called...
Let me see it first and let me pronounce it first. Okay.
Okay, here.
I'm gonna attempt to pronounce the name of this visitor center, and then Melissa's gonna do it.
It's
Okay.
right there.
Kohm Yah-mah-nee. Nailed it. You don't even need to try. That was perfect.
Kohm Yah-mah-nee.
Kohm Yah-mah-nee. Kohm Yah-mah-nee. Kohm Yah-mah-nee.
Jesse,
Anyways,
always adds extra syllables.
so this is a newer visitor center here at Lassen, and it's really, really nice. It's all new, state of the art. They have a really nice little visitor center with tons of information. It was really fun walking around. Lincoln got to push a lot of buttons and stuff like that. They do have a cafe, which had a full coffee bar, which is awesome for us. We both got iced coffees. Pretty good gift shop, and obviously all the information that you will need when you're coming to a place like this. Highly recommend maybe stopping here first if you're coming from that direction, or maybe drive through the park and then, you know, make it your first point of contact if possible. All right, so we're here, we're chilling at Helen Lake, which is a super blue, clear, aqua-y alpine lake here in Lassen National Park, and it's just incredible. I have to say, it's something I have to say, is that this park is totally underrated. I mean, even being from California, to be honest, we've never been, and now that we've been here, it literally has a little bit of everything, and you definitely got to add it to your list. You got to make the stop. So earlier this week, we did a little bit of exploring just outside of Lassen, but I feel like the two places that we went and explored are definitely something you should do if you're in this area as well. One being Bernie Falls, and the other being the Subway Cave. So now we're gonna go ahead and let you guys enjoy those two places. That is a lot of water. We're here at Bernie Falls. Absolutely beautiful, it's absolutely stunning. But here's the deal, I don't understand rivers. How does the water just keep coming and coming day after day, night after night? It's just endless. It doesn't make sense. Like, I'm standing in a river and I'm like, cool, this is nice, this is enjoyable. And then you can come back like 6 months later and the water's still coming. It's like, wouldn't you think it'd run out eventually? Doesn't make sense.
Nice stop close to the highway. The overlook point of the falls is really, really close to the parking lot. We decided to hike down to the bottom of the falls. It's only like 0.3 miles to get down there, and then there is also like a 1.2 mile loop trail that goes around on each side of the river and the falls, and you cross like 2 different bridges to get all the way around. So we may do that as well, but it's a nice, just short little jaunt down here so we can get a few different views of the falls from different angles.
We're going spelunking. So we're here in Lassen National Forest. and we had to come explore the subway cave because it's literally like 10 minutes from our camp, and we're really excited because we like spelunking. We've gone to the Skylight Cave up near Sisters, Oregon, and we've done a lot of other stuff in the past. I don't know if it's been on video, but we're actually wearing jackets, which is weird because it's like 80 degrees out. But apparently in there it's like 45, 46 degrees.
Yes, year-round, stays consistent because it's inside of a cave, lava tube situation. We got some flashlights, we got jackets.
Russ has a hard hat, which is awesome. And we never know how this footage is going to turn out because it's going to be dark in there. We'll try to, you know, light up everything and show you the best we can. But I'm excited because stuff like this is just so cool. Alright, so we made it into the cave and instantly you can feel the temperature drop. It is quite chilly. So far, I don't think my jacket was required, but maybe when we get further in. Apparently, we'll get full darkness in here. Russ, can you explain how the lava tube was made?
Well,
There you go, right there.
when lava flows, it cools from the outside in. So when the lava is gone, it leaves a shell of lava, which is a tube.
So basically, like a tube, like a straw. Exactly. And where did you learn that?
Ooh, Hawaii Volcanoes National Park.
There. So that's dropping knowledge from another national park. So don't even try to tell him he's wrong. He's right. Read the sign, dear.
The sanctum. As the lava flowed down the valley, it widened at this point and formed the largest chamber within the cave. The ceiling here is 15 feet high and the roof is about 20 feet thick. If you look carefully near the wall where the floor slopes upward, you will see two lava tube volcanoes. These were formed by gases and hot lava bubbling up through the semi-molten floor of the cave.
Short little video here is not gonna do justice because it's insanely massive and it just kind of keeps going and it's very tall. There was one section where, Russ, how tall are you?
6'5".
Russ is 6'5" and he had to just barely tweak his head to the side. Other than that, he's walking no problem. Melissa has Lincoln in the carrier and there's no problem. And oh, we came to the other side, guys. There's light. Let there be light. So cool. So this is, oh, there's actually an exit. That's kind of cool. Probably like a loop trail. So before we go into the channel memberships, we want to reassure you guys that you're still going to get the same great content even if you decide not to join our membership course thing. Program. So nothing will change if you decide not to join.
If you're here watching this video, you're already most likely one of our subscribers, and we wanted to thank you for that because this channel would not exist without you.
So if you would like to take your support one step further, you can become a channel member. We're going to be adding a bunch of different benefits for different membership levels.
This will just give you more value out of our channel, and you can help support the adventure endeavor with things like, you know, enabling us to buy camera gear, participate in more adventures, and help us share more content through this platform that you already enjoy.
Yeah, we break a lot of cameras.